today we have Karen Ward with us again, and this time it's all her show. It's the Karen Show. Karen, tell me again the name of your brand, your product.
Drops of Vitality with Karen.
Absolutely.
And the brand is doTerra essential oils.
And we've had fun making a soup where we used all of your oils, and it was absolutely delicious. So now I'm so pleased that you've come back and you're going to make me some sort of chocolate slab thing.
Yes.
That can be frozen as well.
Yep.
And you're going to use some of the essential oils, and you're just going to go through it all. But I'm so excited because there's more, isn't there?
Yes.
There's more. What we're going to do is that we're going to sneak in somehow before Christmas. We're going to actually have these, I know it's noise, but we're going to make some biscuits, aren't we? Some paleo biscuits that are going to be absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. I've got some wonderful recipes, you've got some wonderful oils. So that's another video that you need to watch out for, because they're going to be so easy to make that you can make them, man, woman, child, families, you can make them together, because they're just going to be so easy, quick, and absolutely delicious. And again, it's paleo, so we're looking at healthy biscuits, healthy sugars, instead of the white processed crap that a lot of people still eat. So we'll be doing that. So Karen, I'm going to take a step back. I know I love talking. I'm going to take a step back because you still have so much more to actually talk about, explain, and show us. But I'll be here helping if you need some help.
Thank you so much, Polly. Okay, so today we're just going to do what we call the, it's like a peppermint bark. So all it is just chocolate in a slab, very rough. It doesn't have to be pretty in any way. And we're going to add some pecans today, and some toasted coconut, and some maple syrup and coconut oil, and it's as simple as that. Today we are going to be using the peppermint essential oil. Now again, remember that these essential oils are 30 to 70% stronger than any herbs or spices. You want a cup of peppermint tea, 1 drop of peppermint in a cup of water. Beautiful tea, so easy, you know. So we will be adding probably about three drops of peppermint to our recipe today. I quite like peppermint tea, you know, like after eggs, that kind of stuff. So I quite like that little yummy.
So do I.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roast these in the background because they're not roasted?
Okay. Yeah, I've never done that before. That would be great.
Well, you said roasted, and I thought, well, I haven't roasted them yet.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It doesn't matter.
Yep. Great. Okay, so easy as. I pick up my cacao from, so I'm in Cairns, but you can usually go to any health food store and pick up what we call cacao paste. So this is an organic cacao paste that I just picked up from Bar Street markets. There are lots of ways to buy this. You can buy it in a bag. This comes in a big block, which I find just really easy to use. Again, you can make your chocolate in different ways. You can use the cacao butter that goes with the cacao paste. You can use the coconut oil, which we are using today. So there's different ways of doing your cacao. Another thing that I would like to talk to you about is cacao elixir. So, you know, like how some nights you just want a nice soothing drink before you go to bed?
Yes.
Well, this cacao, so this is called intention cacao. So this is actually about ceremonies. So it's about placing your intention on how you want to feel. What do you want to bring into your life? So when you do an intentional ceremony cacao for yourself before you go to bed, it's bringing in all the things that you want to happen. So
Lovely.
then you're sleeping on that. So you're then manifesting in your sleep.
Yes.
This is so easy to make. You need like 10 grams. So I just do like a couple of spoonfuls. And then I mix it with a little bit of boiling water so that the cacao actually melts. And then I use either soy or almond milk, so you get that really nice creaminess at night time. And I add a drop of cinnamon and 2 drops of wild orange. That's one of the elixirs that I do. Cardamom and cumin is a beautiful blend because it's very Middle Eastern and stuff like that. So same as when you are making your chocolate.
Yes.
Just think of different variations. So you might want something really nice and citrusy, so you could have tangerine and grapefruit, so you get that nice little sweet and sour kind of taste.
Yes.
Lime and black pepper is one of my favourites in chocolate. On Guard, again, fantastic in chocolate, especially that Christmassy type of feel because it's got the cloves and that in it.
Yes.
So it's lovely in chocolate.
Do you have chili oil?
Chili oil, no, we don't.
Okay.
But when you use your black pepper,
that will give you that
hit.
hit.
So the lime and black pepper is absolutely divine. Absolutely divine. So tonight we are going to be using peppermint oil. Good. So to start off with, I just need the boiling water from the kettle. So I'm just going to do that. And we're just going to pour this into the bowl here. And then we're just going to melt our chocolate. So I need 2 cups. This is so simple to do. Sharp knife. You just take your knife and you just shred your chocolate. And obviously, the finer you shred, the easier it's going to melt. Okay. Right. So I'm thinking that should be about 2 cups. It's maybe going to be about 1.5 cups by the looks of things, so we might just need to do a little bit more, Karen.
And you said this can go in the freezer.
Yes, absolutely.
If it lasts.
Well, that's it, Polly, if it lasts, you know.
So it can be frozen.
Yeah, because sometimes when you make this, it's just like, oh yeah, I'll just keep having a little nibble of that.
Well, it sounds like it's very rich, so you
is very rich.
A lot of it.
And that is one of the beauties of this chocolate, because it is very rich, that I think the most I have ever eaten of this is like 3 little squares.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it is rich, so it's not something that you would eat a lot of.
It's not like the cheap
No, definitely
chunky stuff
not.
that you buy from a supermarket.
No, definitely not. So one of the beauties of this is you can take it out of the freezer, you stick it on your tongue and just suck on that. And honestly, after you've had that, you've really had your fix, your sweet fix. One of the things that I use are these little silicone molds. These ones you can get from Daisio, so they cost you like $2.80. Kmart sells them, that kind of thing. I like using these deeper ones as well, so sometimes I will just use the pastry brush and paint the inside, and then I might add a truffle, Bailey's truffle or Kahlua truffle or something. Coming up to Christmas, you make all these beautiful chocolates. So that's pretty good.
I have a question. So you could put a little bit of alcohol
Yes, you
Could you?
You can, but alcohol. Remember, alcohol doesn't freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you'd have to eat it straight away.
So your chocolate would freeze. So yes, your chocolate would freeze on top.
Right.
Right. So if you painted a couple of lots of chocolate in there,
Yes.
and then make sure that they're really hard,
Yes.
and then maybe add your little bits in there. Okay, so we have the chocolate and it's all nicely melted and nice and glazed. So the higher the glaze that you have on your chocolate, the crisper it is going to be. So yeah, yeah, it's really yummy. So now we're going to have, we're just going to do a couple of teaspoons of coconut oil.
So why do you put the coconut oil in there?
It just helps to relax the chocolate a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, thanks, Polly.
My pleasure.
I'm just going to bring that in.
Will that also help it to solidify?
Yes. Well, with it being cacao, it will solidify anyway, but because the coconut oil does help that as well. And I know Polly doesn't like cacao just on its own. She likes to have a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking 1, 2. We're having 2 maple syrups. And again, we will just stir that in. Right. Now I'm going to add the essential oil. So as I said before, I think we might add 3. I'm thinking 3, nice and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that chocolate is so rich, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yum. Right. So this is this ready. I'm just going to take this out of there and get rid of this bowl.
And I'll just put that there if you're going to put the bowl down. That.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to, because we're going to make a bark. As I say, making chocolates, really, really easy. Oh, actually, do you have a pinch of salt?
Oh,
Just
yes.
a pinch.
Yes.
Putting salt in chocolate just really just
Enhances the flavour.
enhances
doesn't
it, yeah. So that probably more than enough.
Yes.
Now this doesn't look like a lot of chocolate, by the way. So we'll just see how we go. Might be a little bit of clunking around while I scrape the chocolate. And again, if you've got one of these little scrapers, you know, a cake scraper, that's probably a bit better to use than a spoon, because then that will get everything out. But I'm sure Polly will be quite happy to lick the bowl.
Oh! Oh, yeah.
Now, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this right out, really as thin as we can, because we want this to be a really nice crisp bark.
I apologise.
So, right, so we're just going to top this with the pecans, and then we're just going to crunch this beautiful coconut over the top of that. And voila!
So, fridge or freezer?
Either or. So you can she wants to do freezer so that it's ready quicker. So yeah, this will take probably maybe 10 minutes and it should be ready.
Okay. I'll see if it'll fit in the freezer.
So yes, it's as easy as that. And with Christmas coming up and the kind of year that everybody's had this year, it would be really nice to just gift people something from the heart. You know, so anything homemade, your jams, your soaps, your candles, chocolate, anything homemade, I think people would really appreciate. So yeah.
Hi, welcome back. And we've got a cup of teas ready because Karen suggested that we have a lovely cup of tea with our chocolate bark. So how do you break it up now?
So you can just like this.
Oh,
Do you hear that little crunch?
yeah, I did.
Yeah. Oh, so when it breaks like that, it's just a little bit soft still, but we will just let you see.
Because we couldn't really wait, could we?
See, so I've just made it nice wafer thin when you do that, and then that gives you that really nice crunch. And I'm just going to find a little bit that I didn't even think, because I put nuts in it.
That you can
But
eat.
it's alright, I've got a little bit here that's just got coconut in it. So that will do me fine. Good. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's my little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, so then you can just chop that up, stick that in the freezer, and you're done.
Good.
And as I say, like, probably to eat this you would have like about that much.
Oh, okay.
Because it's very, very rich.
Okay.
Very rich.
Again, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I've thoroughly enjoyed learning how to make chocolate bark.
Yep.
And I can't wait now to eat it with a lovely cup of tea. Thank
Cup
you
of tea.
again. Thank you, Karen.
Yeah.
See you all soon. Sorry. See you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.